This one games, we're back with our LSU Dynasty week number 2 of season 3, and we got a computer game, so we're hoping to beat a top 10 team. They're ranked 9, we're ranked 11. Hoping to beat a top ranked team, and we're seeing what they got here. They have trash. So fast. Holy shit, we might have a problem. Dylan Edwards is a problem. I repeat, don't let him get going with the run game. Oh boy. Let's go look at what matters. Cornerbacks, 91s, 95s. They're pretty fast, but the safeties are terrible, so we got to throw in the seam. We'll throw in the seam versus them. We gotta knock this game out because I don't want people in our league waiting on a computer game. So let's hop in and get right to it. We're traveling to Kansas. Set this first. Probably leave them in that. Edit ours, we're going to put on the white jerseys. Let's go with the white lid with the white socks. I think that shit gonna look tight. Play full game. Let's get it. Let's get it. Well, Thursday morning football.
Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football.
Make sure the stream's done. Sometimes it'll be acting up, especially when I scroll back and forth. We are live.
To a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Lock in. Lock the fuck in.
LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff.
Battle for the perp. We're coming to take that perp.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Let's go. Top 15 ranked matchup.
Wildcats offense will get the first crack at it here.
Gotta stop this running back, dude.
This guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty. A bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right? In more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early.
It's not getting early.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Barnett. Unleashes one.
Let's go. This guy can't pass.
Shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that early stage. They always look at the end of the season.
Let's go.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Where'd he get there?
You talk all week about
Blitzed off the slap.
Quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
Kansas State will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Trying to get a punt return like last week. Okay, just nobody blocked. I should have went and blocked with Tony.
The Tigers offense has the ball for the first time. One matchup to watch in this one is how
Let's
well
go.
do the backers tackle in space, David.
Yeah, and you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
They'll give it to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
On the option.
Damn. Why the fuck are they not blocking that guy? What the fuck's going on with that?
Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch.
Way to get off. Let's go.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective
Tackle.
breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Keep it on the ground.
All right,
Damn,
I know the
come on,
defense
man.
is feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point. But finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard
Big hit.
to
Let's
bring
go.
down. What a
Hurt him.
And
Get
the
him out of
defense
there.
makes the stop after a
Gun
massive
ace.
gain.
This might be it.
And those physical
QB
runs
run.
take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Quickly to the tight end.
Way to
And
be
just a
home.
short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left.
Knock that out.
He's got it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Fuck.
I love the job the quarterback does surveying the defense there. Great job pre-snap recognition, understanding the coverage. He goes to his curl route, gets the completion, and picks up the first.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
They go to the ground. He stopped at the 32-yard line. Pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
And I don't care if I did it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick.
Damn, bro. These boys gonna go 4 yards all the way down the
Stop
fucking
as he
football
gets it
field.
inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter.
Let's go. That should be a fucking strip.
And down he goes at the 30. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Okay, no one's gonna get home, I guess.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt.
Block it, block it.
And he missed it. No good.
Wide right. Wide right.
Scoreboard guys and couldn't do it.
Let's go.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just
the
think
freshman.
Too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is...
I thought I was going to get that corner on it.
All the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up.
Let's go, Jaden.
This dude again to go score a TD.
On the move.
Ah.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touchdown.
Let's go, big fella.
Touchdown.
Biggest 98 speed receiver you ever saw.
When they found that 6 points waiting on him.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working.
Bang, bang.
The touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this
Let's
offense.
go. Let's put 7 on the board. Let's get comfortable.
After scoring the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. Homer, I think you can stay aggressive.
What? That shit was a pin, dude.
Out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up
oh, fuck.
Hit the afterburners,
damn
kid.
it. I accidentally switched and pressed square. Dove on the ground.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year.
We need everything. We need block kicks. We need everything. This crowd might get into it here.
Scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
And he added the extra point. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seat.
No, it's like block, bro. They run up there, but they won't fucking block them.
1st snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it.
Damn it, dude. I should have just fucking ran with it. What's his name?
Swarms all over the pitch man. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter.
Oh, the one guy we can't have killed us.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He'll do it himself. He's dropping.
Why are you running towards the line like that?
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. He's going to let it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone.
50-yard line. That's as far as they can kick it in this game, I swear to God.
And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Back to throw, it's Barnett. They're trying to get to
Let's go, big sack.
And this sophomore able to wreak some
That's
havoc
my dog from last
How
year.
about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we can name like Spears.
Let's
And
go.
the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season.
All
Had a
day.
sack in the last game,
All
gets his
day,
first
three.
sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field.
Let's try to mix it up
The
on
last
them.
time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him in the air.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. LSU doing what it always does when they're really good, moving the ball on the ground.
Yeah, trying to find that physical. They get so many great players across the country. LSU has the pick of people in Louisiana. Everybody wants to come there, and you can tell they always find great talent, and they're always able to run the football.
Fuck y'all.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Damn.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
What?
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete to the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offense.
He pushed him right into me.
Drill third down so much in practice.
And a lot of times sometimes you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Stop trying to keep up with me, big ass dude. Let me take my cheese.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Thought I could get a turn in stride out there.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes.
Oh, shit.
It is so
I thought I was in there.
It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story. And it
When they call timeout,
deciding who wins a football game.
look how many motherfuckers they got in the box somehow.
First and goal. They'll try to get it in with
Let's go down.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown LSU.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want
Big drive. Let's get a stop right here before half. No touchdown. No touchdown.
Going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to throw, it's Barnett. Firing deep.
Honey Badger, bro.
And he's got it at the 30, the 10.
What kind of dumbass shit is that?
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I would love to see that again.
Perfect time. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy and he knows he's open. But watch the throw deep down the field. Palmer right in the bread basket. Nice play. Nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job.
I'm attacking this shit, bro. I don't know what else I can do.
Locate it and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Boy just got mossed.
And he tacked on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today.
I better.
Why this one is so
I better.
They're up by 11 over Western Kentucky. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The offense set for a first down play. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking deep.
Bomb squad. Bomb squad. Engaged.
And I just love the execution by this offense.
5-star.
Man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, Keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away.
I was trying not to get dunked on again.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a coach?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And now on second down for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Gets it out.
I have him in a light blue. Why the fuck is he so far back?
At the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Hard
okay.
Nice run there to keep things moving before they force
Get the fuck out of here. That dude be blowing shit up.
Good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And they got him for the sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to take a shot.
I was about to fucking say, why are you so cooked? How are you so cooked?
Trying to take it back.
Let's go, Patterson. Oh no.
He's at the 40.
That's the speed demon. If anybody else, and that's a fucking pick 6, dude. That dude is quick. Alright, sudden change. You know the motto, sudden change.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Looking to pass on second down.
Damn it, man.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the grab. It's Turner. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
No movement from the field goal unit. The offense
ain't no one
is
out there
to try to keep this drive alive on fourth down. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
That boy said.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing.
Okay.
They get off to
That was
fast
glitched
starts.
out.
That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's
Good
no
ball.
sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown.
Can't get out of the second quarter.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
Alright.
One will be incomplete.
There's a couple of questionable throws. I'm going to check this guy. Make sure he's on Heisman.
A lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away.
Check that high. Just the double
Defense
check.
has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
Ooh, I had a cut right to the right.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have
pretty even game.
ourselves a full...
Settings? How do I do it? Settings? Heisman, bet.
in Manhattan.
Just checking on you. Just checking on you.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the 3rd quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly
I'm not even on the sprint button. I think this shit automatically.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Moves around to clear up the vision.
Fuck, that was a bad decision. Why did he come down on that like that? Fuck, I almost fucked that up.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle.
Right to him.
What a snag by the defense.
Sitting there trying to throw and shit. Just run the route, man. Let's try to get him here if it passes. Go get him, time. Go get him.
Ready for your adjustments. And they've made their own adjustments as well, and they're allowed to sit there in the locker room.
Let's go. Freshman.
The 37-yard line.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know
The sack, sadly.
defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big
Let's go.
time
That's what a top 5 class will do for you 2 years in a row.
Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
Quickly complete.
Fuck.
Across the 25, he's got room.
That's crazy, man.
Wildcats. A great catch and run for 6.
Just a 50-50 ball they're going to give us.
He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Just going to give him a 50-50 ball like that. I'll give him 2 50-50 balls.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. They're lining up to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I
Very
want to know what
high
Spurrier
again.
said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw in this run.
Trying to convert this second and short. Quarterback will audible. On second down, wants to throw.
Oh my God, bro. And why aren't you catching that? Brett even made the catch animation. Dude's wide the fuck open.
This QB has been
Like
so
wide
comfortable
open,
all
dude.
day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
And they wrap him up, but not before
That's hot.
he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in third and short, third and medium, third and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
They'll ride the running back and leave
Why
it
am
with
I
him.
hugging?
That's a
Come
really good job by
on.
the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw on second down. Pumps it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Let's go, baby.
Near the sticks. It's
Sell out. Sell out for me one time.
And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, Tiger.
And he can pass.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you
And
have
he
a
can
weapon like this
pass.
at running back that can play wide receiver?
Look at that
He can design
yank.
ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just
We'll do what we gotta do here
naturally
today.
When they have the football out in space, their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And he'll just
Come on, bring that
take
shit
it. This
out,
drive
man.
will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Ah, shit.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go
Oh,
down,
boy.
score, all of a sudden your defense
Come on
gets a
now.
stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Kansas State pushing the pace.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a
I'm
chunk
not-
of
I'm
yards
not
like
right
that,
for
now the
plays. I
defense
must
is
not
really
be.
on its heels.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you
I
what,
know,
a lot
what
of
the
teams
fuck?
that are really good are really stubborn. And they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Oh,
It's a reverse.
fucking kidding me, Heisman?
Nowhere to
They're
run on
pulling
that
out
one.
some
He loses
crazy
4 on
shit,
the
trying to get
carry.
outside of it.
What a great
Just
job
eat the
on
mid
the
blitz. You
backside
put
of
it in the
defense,
game, eat the
staying
mid
there. A lot of
blitz,
times the
dude.
run looks like it's going the other direction. What happens? You start to chase. Nope. These guys stayed home and played their assignment, and that's why they had success.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive.
Are you kidding me,
He's
bro?
run out of bounds, but a
Come
big
on,
play
Brian.
on
That's
that
two
way.
they
It'll be a
calling
first
out.
down. Kansas State really has this drive rolling.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there.
He's
picking up
just
the
eating
first
that.
And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10.
Okay. That's 2 picks today. That's 2 picks today. I'm gonna read that, man.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
Come on.
It's really important for them moving forward, too, to have
Can't
a lot of
get
balance,
shit
right? You
on
want to
this
be able to
one,
keep this defense guessing, Bob.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Here's the handoff. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Like, how can that shit still be up? I'm like, don't like one out here.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big
Oh,
completion
he's on
here.
top of him.
And it slipped
Damn.
through his fingers.
That dude is
Incomplete.
no fly
That
zone
would have
over
been
there.
a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Let's go.
Coverage
Smash
team
him
able to
up.
put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. K-State has the ball back and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We move the football
Just
down.
waiting for me to choose.
But we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands.
Okay.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target.
That might
and
be
that's
done
the tight end.
running.
Nice job.
The ball.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Finds his tight end. And
Just
a good
pull these
job
tight
in
end
coverage
after.
there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to pick up the
I
first
should've
down, and
noticed
they'll
that.
spot it at the 42.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Quick step and go. Brings him down at the
It's like running
27-yard
last 3 of
line.
my
It's a
users.
pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
Great job, too, by the QB there. Holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy...
Jesus.
The end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kansas State.
He scored 3 touchdowns. Now it's the quarterback who scored 3. Let's fucking ride.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Just
They
keep
tack on the
scoring.
extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. The returner will field it and bring it back.
Oh,
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent.
Oh, hold it down.
So you got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Guys, LSU has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Second down now as they're ready to go
make
back
one
to work.
fucking audible.
He's looking to throw. And that's
Dropping
gonna be incomplete.
everything.
A lot of contact
Everyone
on
on the
play,
team's
but
got 80
no
catches.
flags, and
They
it'll
just
be third
started
down.
dropping shit.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson.
Get the first. Let's go. These body surfing, baby.
They move the sticks with the first down.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and
Let's
put
go,
their team
Warren.
in a position to win.
Just has a knack for hitting that move on time. He's out to the 33.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He's going to pass. He's going to
I gotta stop doing that. He just think he can throw it with precision. The precision pass is totally fucking him up.
Remember, you can roll those corners up, or you can roll those corners back.
It's just fucking him up.
Keep him back deep.
So let him throw it arcade style. Fuck it. The one play they let me do audibles.
And back to the air on 2nd down. And as he throws, that pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
You want to make a guy that's elite, that's one of the best in the business, start to become more and more human. Keep getting hits on him. Nice job by the defense, getting in his face, being physical. Make him feel your presence. Don't let him get comfortable back there in that pocket.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks.
Let's go, do
He's
it.
there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Getting some heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes. Make sure you take away that quick stuff. And a great job rushing the passer.
Come on.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Snags it over the middle. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the
Gotta get an
offense,
inch.
or
Gotta be able to get an
trust
inch,
your
guys.
quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice.
Headed to the
Let's
end
go
zone.
5.
And he's
Let's go
sprinting. He'll
5.
take it all the way. Touchdown, Bayou
Gotta cut
Bengals.
up at the end.
And these design QB runs, man, they really test the physicality of this defense. Knowing this quarterback's going to tote the rock, they know that there's now an extra blocker, so somebody on defense is going to have to make a superhuman effort, get off a block and make a play. They could not get that done.
Big. That was
And
big.
let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this
That was
weekend.
4th down territory the whole drive.
Colorado State is being humbled today. There's no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping. They're trailing by 28 to Colorado. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going up top.
Okay.
And that'll be incomplete, man. That
I was
would have
trying
been a
to get
big
it.
hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
You know, I feel for this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical and generate some first downs and march down the field.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Barnett.
Oh, bullshit. Bro, I'm barely touching
It's
that
gone
dude.
downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
I'm barely touching him.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. A really nice day from this quarterback. Over 350 yards passing now, Jeff.
He's had a plan all game long. He just seems to find his best matchups, and he's done an awesome job.
The freshman
Big
able to get
sack,
home with the
freshman. Let's
sack.
do sacks.
Kansas State quick to the line.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success with complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick
He's gonna
passing
keep playing
game going,
mid blitz.
maybe
I'm
hand
gonna
the
play it
football
for him.
off.
He ain't
Whatever
gonna
we're
snap
doing,
it.
Let's go the opposite direction.
Moving out of the pocket.
Let's go.
He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there.
He got fucking audible in. I saw him.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw.
Pick that.
Nice
That's a
defensive play
pick,
to get a
Tom.
hand in there and knock it away.
Come on, Caleb.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone.
Let's go.
And it's
Let's go,
picked off
Bruce.
for the 3rd time
Are you
today.
kidding me?
And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in
Come
business.
on, man. I'm trying to
And
get
that's a really
tackled.
good job by the defense. Understanding the
The
situation. of
fucking
football.
guy goes
It's
over
fourth
the
down.
line.
It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll put it in play from their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. Just going to keep it after the snap. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to...
All kinds of running room. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got loose, it was all over.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession.
The fake, and he wants to throw. And he's out of bounds short of the goal line. He almost found a way to convert that fake. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Kansas State, 28.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
Brings up 2nd down.
Now on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Barnett. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. 6th play of the drive coming up. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield, feeling some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The Wildcats moving quickly to the line.
Now, 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Finds a man on the left. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
In this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes.
Yeah, David, it's all
My
about
bad,
building
boys.
confidence.
We got Oregon next week. We got Marcus Mariota and Hello. I think we're going to be in the top 10. We just beat 2 top 10 opponents, so
that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David
we should be in the top 10.
So
We beat them. I think they might be ranked. We're looking sweet for the grind of the regular Big Ten. GG's, I gotta go to bed. Peace.